So apparently I picked the song the wrong way. And now it's all killers all the time. So we're going to have to swap things up once the song is over. Bruins, thank you for the 12-month resub. Holy mother of pearl. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday evening or Tuesday morning, depending on where you happen to reside. As you know, we are the preferred Twitch destination for insomniac Europeans when it comes to football manager content. In fact, I got a little shout out today in Loki Doki's last video. He was hanging out on the channel Saturday night. We had a nice little chat about Football Manager 25. Lacquer Gaming, hello, how are you? We are, well, we're unemployed again. This time of our own doing. We were able to get our National C license out of Tatabanya. Interestingly, on our biography, and the reason why I'm still on this page and not the job search page, which we will get to in just a minute, it says Tulani Munyai was born September 20th, 1986. His first and only venture into management was to be an extremely brief spell with Tatabanya, where he was in charge between November 2023 and May 2024. Our reputation remains at just the half star. Surprisingly, our tactical consistency isn't as high as I thought it would be, considering we used the exact same tactic all year long. Our domestic player bias as well. We only played Hungarian players in the third tier of Hungary because basically that's all we could do. Where are we heading? We don't yet know, my friend. Thank you also to all of the new follows from today, from before we even got on stream. So the Rob Ride, thank you for following. Also, Druska Pushka, Salesall, and Away Bucket. Thank you very much. And of course, Bruins coming back in with the 12-month resub as well. As always, I appreciate your support on the channel. And we are up to, on the YouTube, 199 subscribers. So if you do happen to be hanging out right now, we've already done this. So we're gonna go here, change things up a little bit. First song that popped into my head. If you are hanging about in the Twitch chat, or if you are watching right now on YouTube and not already sub to the channel, please do so. I'll give you the handy link. Ignore the description. It's a lit up, if I could spell YouTube correctly. We are no longer doing the CONCACAF Champions Cup save, obviously. Right now we are just doing the streaming. I'm not making, at the moment, I'm not making YouTube exclusive content. My schedule kind of got a little wonky, and I enjoy playing other games as well, so that is how I spend my very limited free time. I don't work from home much anymore. That's the problem. See, I was working in one channel of the business where there were three of us, and I used to create the late schedule because we would be open from 9 a.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern time. So whoever worked late got to work from home. I since moved into a slightly different department. We still do the same thing, but that schedule is basically set, and I am not a part of it. And frankly, I'm kind of a little glad, because my job now is slightly more complicated and slightly more difficult for me to do at work and be distracted by other things. That doesn't mean that I still don't work at home on Fridays, so maybe I devote my Fridays to making my football manager content, although it's not a lot of time. And as you know from when we were talking before, when I started doing videos, I was doing it very simply and kind of recording everything together all in one, and was relying on changing scenes within my OBS, letting you behind the curtain a little bit to change views. Like if I wanted to do just face only and not the game, but things became, I discovered I watched videos and learned new ways to make my videos more interesting. And in doing so, it just made it more complicated. It was actually simpler to record because I would just record my face in one image, like my face and the game separately. And then I would just put them together in the edit, which on its face is pretty easy, but making the videos more interesting made it like 3 times as long to then edit and create the video itself. And I just don't have that kind of time at the moment. I'm hoping it opens up. I'm also hoping to be able to use my winter break, because I am taking a winter break from work, to be able to potentially create some new stuff. That all being said, we are focused on our European Journeyman tonight. We were in the 3rd tier of Hungary with Tatabanya. We resigned that position at the end of the season. We were unable to get them promoted. That wasn't our goal. It was just the top half finish. We ended up in 4th, right outside of the promotion playoff places. We dropped a couple of points. We had 3 draws in a row that I think ultimately ended up hurting us in the long run and preventing us from getting into one of those top 3 spots. So we decided we are going to move on. And if you were wondering if we were going to be spoiled for choice, we're going to be spoiled for choice. There are hundreds of managerial positions out there. Now, I haven't done a single thing in the game besides go between these screens since we last saw each other last night. You will notice that in the little vacancy section, it says we have applied for 3 jobs. Those are 3 jobs we applied for back in October, November, when we were still looking for a job. So E.B. Straymore in the Faroese First Division, still looking for a manager. Perish Vetgaran in Russia's 3rd Division, still looking for a manager. And Alina M in Russia, I think that's Alina Moscow, in Russia's 3rd Division, still have not filled that spot. There are jobs in Serie D. There's a job in Georgia, a couple in Latvia. And now these are arranged not by country. So there's more than one job in Georgia, Germany, Luxembourg, Turkey, Kosovo, Greece, Spain, I'm sure, although I don't see any right now. Italy in the lower divisions. We opened up a lot of lower divisions in Italy. That may be interesting. We've got Bosnia and Herzegovina, a couple of spots in England, should we decide to go there. Malta, Northern Ireland, Slovenia. We have, again, spoiled for choice. So what we are going to do is what we did last time and how we got the job in Hungary in the first place, is we are going to apply for every single one of these jobs right now. And we can do it with the click of a button. Now, I'm sure there are certain jobs that we will not be able to get, as we now applied for a bunch. Obviously, Tatabanya is not. They're going to reject us. Looks like Hobro in Denmark, Samarin in Slovakia, a couple of the Vanarama National League and Vanarama North teams, U.S. Orleans in the French National League said automatic no, and St. Paul's in Italy as well. 149 items in our inbox. Most of them are just acknowledging that they have received our application. We will see if there's any like media opportunities. I would like to get our media handling score up a little bit. Obviously, we don't do our press conferences normally, so they do see our assistant much more often than they see us. And hopefully, the good work we did in Tatabanya will not go unnoticed and unrecognized. So far, no outright rejections. We are being linked with the is it Apol Nicosia job in the Cypriot First Division, which could be interesting. I've never managed in Cyprus. Now that would be a huge step up for us. The 22nd best or that's 22nd top league in all of Europe. We're being linked with it. We can't actually. There's no. Oh wait, here's the question. Here is the question. Yeah, we do want to just take a small step. We're also being linked with the Podbrezova job in the Slovak First Division, which is third. Again, these are big jobs, man. Oh, you want me to not sidestep? Understood. Now, are we just talking about like no third tier, or we don't want any divisions that are ranked lower than the one we were just in? Podbrezova might be interesting. I mean, we're still gonna look and see what our options are. My only fear is that we may not be able to take a step up. We might need to do a semi-side step. Link to a job in Albania as well. Our rep is only half star. That's my other concern. We weren't really at the other job long enough to raise that. Now, even in the Faroe Islands, because I know that league-wise, that's a step down. We're linked with the Borussia Dortmund job. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that one. Can you imagine if we were offered the... Now, we can't take the job at Dortmund because of the rules that we set for ourselves. But yeah, just take a step right up to the Bundesliga. We are being linked with Bodø Glimt in Norway. I've never managed in Norway, but again, that's a major step up. They're currently in second place, 5-1-2 in the Norwegian Premier Division, or whatever the league is supposed to be. So the rules are we cannot manage a team. We're obviously we're gunning for the Champions League. We cannot manage a team that has appeared in a European final. We are only allowed a single coaching badge from each club we are at. So League 2 in Portugal. Oh, thank you. I forgot that not me, that you updated that. Yeah, no badges, no experience, can't manage a club that's ever been in a European final, and only one badge per season. Can't manage a club in only one. Oh, but one badge per club, yes. I forgot we originally were going to do one per year. And then not me, decided we should amend that. So one coaching badge. So we start with 0 coaching experience. There are 8 coaching badges you can earn. Now you have to actually, the one unsuccessful job application was for Tatabanya. Shocking, I know. So each badge gives you more, it makes you a better coach. It makes you a more effective coach. It raises your coaching attributes, most of them. There are certain ones that don't move. Yes. Absolutely. It's the same idea. Now I don't know if it's maybe if you use like the Canadian English, because you can set different languages obviously in the game. I use the British English, and in the British English they're referred to as coaching badges. So we can only obtain one of those from each club we are at. And because you really need to, they filled the job at Maidenhead, that's why. And they filled the job at Hobro with Henrik Hansen. a much better choice than us. So for us to be able to move up into those better jobs, we do need to be more qualified. We also need to get our reputation up, which we will get by having success. Now, we definitely had success. Is Lecce Salento? I've got to get a... There's got to be a fix for these Italian names. Don't worry, I'll find it eventually, or we'll just deal with it. It's not going to be something that we're really going to have to deal with for quite some time. So I'm very excited to be going back on the job hunt. Can you see it in my face? It's going to be a process. Now, we were able to get our first job with 0 experience within the framework of a single stream, and we should be able to do the same now. There are going to be more jobs open to us because of the time of year. Seasons are ending. Coaches are getting fired from relegated teams. Others are getting hired away to bigger clubs. And within the next month or so, I fully expect a whole new slate of jobs to open up as contracts begin to expire as well. So the world is our oyster, and jobs will be available at our fingertips. We are not necessarily going to take the first job that has been offered to us. I think Tatabanya was in the end, but of the choices we had at the time, it was the one that was most appealing to me. And while we are looking to advance in our career, I'm kind of going on vibes as well. So if there is a job that appears juicy, even if it's not as big a step up as we might potentially be able to take, I still might take it. See, look, a bunch of sackings now. It is a Monday at the end of the month of May. So we're going to have more options. Now, again, are they jobs that we can actually get? Who knows? We are still going to apply for all of them. But, I mean, Nami's right. I mean, if we can get a job, a first division job, or maybe a higher level second division job, a more quality second division job, a team that is on the cusp of promotion, I think that could be a very good thing. Especially if we end up joining somewhere mid-season. And, you know, they're already in a promotion slot, and it's just a matter of keeping them there. Ooh, did I get fired? No, I didn't get fired, David. We resigned at the end of the season. We got our coaching badge out of them. We got our experience out of them. And we're hoping to parlay that somewhere else. Lokomotiva Moscow is now open. Khimki is open. Beveren is open. Banja Luka, Kozara, Din. All these jobs. Look at this. Well, and that's what I'm thinking. Getting promoted, being in a promotion fight would be absolutely brilliant for us. All right. Well, we've already been offered a job interview. We've been unemployed for 2 days. And we've been offered a job interview with Europa Point in Gibraltar. Now, Gibraltar only has a top league. And it would be a step up. The Magpie. Oh, wait. Magpies is the... they're currently in last place. What is their... Wait, where's the nickname? What am I missing? Under the stadium info. Why am I not saying? A stepping stone club. I think we found the perfect job. Currently outspending their wage bill with a negative balance. That's something we do have to keep under consideration. Losers of their last three. Currently sitting in 8th place. We are still going to attend the interview because we need the experience here. Let's see what kind of questions we can also get. Can we ease the concerns of the lack of experience? Don't have the experience other managers have, but I have a good track record so far. Yeah, I think that's the answer we're going to give. What is the reasoning behind dropping down to this level? It's actually a step up. 3rd tier of Hungary, top of the pyramid in Gibraltar. I'm keen for a new challenge. I'm up for a few jobs, forging ahead with my career. Same answer we've given in every round of interviews so far. Why have you found it so hard to control? Whoa, 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 whoa. Time out. That's not fair. Yes, did we leave the club with less money than we started? Yes. Were we overspending our wage bill? Yes. Were they overspending the wage bill before we got there? Also, yes. They know me well. I don't appreciate that characterization. Can we throw the board under the bus? I despaired at some of the things I saw my board doing, but they were running the show, so I couldn't do very much about it. I only signed one player. It was a long time ago. I moved on for it. Not really. I don't want to make a promise about making sure I handle situations like that better because I'd be walking into the same situation if I were to take this job. I think I've handled club finances fairly well overall is what I'm going to say. I should have. Like as soon as I hit the button, I was like, yeah, I should probably blame the board. We want to ensure that the dressing room atmosphere is much better than it was under our previous... I thought they were going to blame me for a bad atmosphere, but I had a good atmosphere. Can you assure us there will be no problem should we hire you? We'll just say I won't have any problems cultivating a strong atmosphere here because we did not at Tatabanya. We don't want a repeat of our last manager. What? That's why you fired him. Am I going to be around for a while? I'm not concerned about who did what and when. I focus only on myself. We need a manager who can work with limited resources. I'll look after the club's finances. On what scale I'd be looking to make changes to the backroom staff? I need to appraise them individually first. They want me to work within the wage budget, grow the club's reputation, become an established Gibraltar Football League team. Sure, we'll agree. All right, they're not going to set any expectations first now. I have nothing else to request. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Did we apply for all of the jobs that just came open? Nope. So we're going to do that right now. Like, seriously, there have to be 150 jobs at least. Now we're being linked with CSKA Moscow. Yeah, I don't see that happening anytime soon, but thank you very much for the vote of confidence. Fantastic opportunity. It's the answer we give all the time. Still, we're not getting outright rejected by these teams. Not even Bayer Leverkusen. I'm feeling pretty good about where we are right now. Need to clear my notifications. So many damn notifications. It's scary. I know there are ways I can control it, but it's like I don't want to just turn them off because sometimes I do want to see ones from certain apps, but those same apps just give me so many. Whoa, we just have a spike? It is May 28th. Are leagues ending and turning over? Oh, that's like... I know the season isn't officially ending, but right around this time is where like the Premier League and most of the major European leagues, their regular season is coming to an end. $199 subs on the YouTube channel. Absolutely amazing. I got up to back up to Division 5 in EAFC as well. Played a couple of matches right after work. Which would be good because when I get the rewards, I now get the higher level rewards. Which always makes me happy. Not that the rewards have been fantastic. I did get Messi the other day. That doesn't fit anywhere. Right now he's coming up off of the bench in place of Cruyff when he gets tired at the end of the year. Or end of the game. We could stay in Hungary. Hanvi just sacked their manager. That would be nice to get into the top Hungarian flight. Xavi's out of Barca. Polish teams are divesting themselves of their manager. 3 more job interviews we've been offered. Let's apply for the open positions first, and then we'll take a look at what we're being given. I mean, honestly, Gibraltar is not exciting me. So, Polton, Hanvid, AS Roma, Porto, Barca, Familia Sal. Lots good jobs. Nyírs, Hungarian second division. I mean, I'd stay in Hungary and move up to the second division. That would be a step up. All right, let's see what interviews are being offered. So, Pieta H in the Maltese Challenge League. That's got to be the second tier, right? The second tier of Malta. See, that would be this would, even though it's a second tier, it would technically be a step down. Pieta Hotspurs FC. I mean, we're still going to go, we're going to still attend the job interview because we're not rude. Am I worried about not speaking the language? Oh, where's the... I can learn quickly. Lack of experience. Got a good track record so far. Behind dropping down. New challenge. Up for a few jobs. Forging ahead. Dressing room atmosphere. I'm confident. Who did not enjoy it. I've always had a good relationship with the fans. Only want to focus on myself. Big financial problems. They're currently 15th in the second tier. This would not be good. Appreciate the need for good management. Rather wait to appraise the working environment. Repair the club's financial damage. Yeah. Thank you very much for your time. Dundela. In the Platter Fit Championship in Northern Ireland. I wonder if this is a step up. Northern Ireland might be fun. I can pronounce the names at the very least. They were predicted to be in third. They're 10th, a semi-professional club. So they are underachieving. They're not overspending their wage budget, so no massive financial problems here. But I want to... are they... All right, so they were in they did not get relegated. Okay, so they're still in this division for the next year. There's lots of cup competitions. Holy crap. 4 cups. Made it to a couple of quarterfinals. That's not bad. In the second tier in Northern Ireland. English is a language we speak, though, so we shouldn't get that question. Very little manager experience. I've done very well in my time. See, again, dropping down to this level. New challenge. Keep progressing. Why have I found this? Oh, my God. All right, we're going to give the board answer this time. Oh, now that was at 3 cups in a plate. Thanks. Thank you, David, for putting it all into perspective. Capable of performing to competition expectations. I have a good record when it comes to that. We don't run a repeat of our last manager. I focus only on myself. Don't want to say without a chance. It's all the same questions. Become an established championship team. Then record a top half finish should we stick around. Sounds good to me. And also, I'll tie in League One in Kazakhstan. Now, is League One the top flight? It is not. It is the second tier in Kazakhstan. We have not ever managed in Kazakhstan. 116th on the reputation chart. Except they're not going to be in League One in Kazakhstan. Oh, no, they are. I think Kazakhstan is on a different schedule. They are. So this is a summer league. They go February to early November. Just one match in the entire month of October. So we'd be taking over a team that is in dire straits. 3 points from 3 draws, so they have not gotten a win. Not the greatest position to put ourselves in, but again, we will attend the interview. Good track record, looking for a new challenge, forge ahead with our career. One of the problems with the strong atmosphere, motivating people is one of my strengths. Rather not, so I'm not even looking at the question, I'm just looking at the answers to know what they're actually asking. Have to think about whether I want to work with the guy. Attempt to avoid relegation. And be competitive in the Kazakhstan Cup, which they're already out of. Sure, let's work with those proposals. I agree it's a fair target to aim for. Oh, there is a wage. It's a decent wage budget. It is a decent wage budget. So that is something to look forward to. We're not going to make any comment for the time being. We don't want to piss off any of the other clubs. Sam, evening mate from England, evening mate from Pennsylvania. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for hopping into the channel. Appreciate it. How'd you hear about us? How'd you find us? Sorry, you know how it is with the lady friend. Oh yeah, Loki is fantastic, and I can't believe he gave me a shout out in the video today. I feel truly like I have arrived. FK Tudums, that's in Kosovo. I think they're in the top flight. All right, Uepest have made a hire. We've been offered a job interview at Rabat Ajax in the Maltese National Amateur League. I am born and bred in Pennsylvania. I don't think I want to, I'm going to be rude. I'm going to decline that interview. We are going to ask for a delay at Europa Point because they're a bit of a mess in Gibraltar, but it is what it is. I am an NHL fan. Yes, I actually I got into this type of sports management game actually through Eastside Hockey Manager, 2005. No, I appreciate you being here, Sam. I know it's a little hard. That's why I was shocked that Loki showed up. I don't. So, fuck the Bruins. That's why I was shocked to see him because it was like 4:30 in the morning for him when he hopped on. But I do appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Vittoriosa Stars FC, and again the Maltese National Amateur League. Yeah, that's a step down. I think we're going to decline all of the massive step downs. Europa Point have agreed to. Oh, please! It's how we used to say hello. Why did I decline? Because my circumstances wouldn't allow me to proceed with them. I am a massive fan of the Philadelphia Flyers and the St. Louis Blues. I lived in St. Louis for a number of years, and they became my Western Conference team. But yeah, Loki was hanging out in the stream on Saturday night. We were having a nice time. I did a little Loki impersonation because he made me. Oh, come on. Now, this has got to be... This is ridiculous now. It is the 31st of May in-game, but... Come on, Football Manager. Now, the thing I did discover watching back, I like Torts. I like a fiery guy behind the bench. The only problem with a guy like him, though, is he does have a shelf life. Like, there's only so long for him to be at his peak effectiveness. But he seems to be doing quite the nice job so far this year. I thought it was interesting when he first took over that he wasn't like actually coaching behind the bench. Like he was taking that higher level view of the team. Ola Riley, how are you? Is the wife home? Or is she still chilling at the hospital? I did not see. I saw Michka. I saw so I didn't see the attempt live. I saw it like during the intermission report. I mean, you know what? Like, he almost scored it, so I'm not going to begrudge the kid for trying to score a goal. And one of your favorite players in him as a captain a couple of years ago, that would have had to have been Claude Giroux, because he was captain for quite a long time. Unless you're going back to like the Mike Richards regime. My favorite captain, I grew up with Bobby Clark. I used to work my first job when I was 14. So it wasn't just a couple of years ago. We didn't get the job at Boda Glimt. Or at Grazer 8K. Nice. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. We're looking for a job again. We've been offered one already. But I'm not super excited about it. I don't miss Patrice Bergeron. We are the leading candidate at Pietà. What was the name of the team that offered us the job? It might be faster to do it this way. Holy Italy, Batman. Oh, it wasn't Malta, it was Gibraltar. Gotta scroll back up. I mean, I don't have anything personally. Europa Point. We're not even the leading candidate for Europa Point, and we've been offered the job. Which just goes to show that means absolutely nothing. Europa Point, sitting at the bottom of the table in the Maltese Premier League. No, in the Gibraltar Premier League, excuse me. So it would be a step up being a top flight job, but it's like the lowest top flight. We did get offered the job at Pietà Hotspurs, making €100 a week in the Maltese second flight. We'll ask for a delay. We won't deny them outright. We have been approached by Dundela in the second tier of Northern Ireland. This job is intriguing to me. I am not averse to going to Northern Ireland. I mean, their season is over, so we'd be starting fresh at the beginning. Oh, no, I'm not going to take any of these right now. I'm going to continue to interview. I've got 5 more interview offers just sitting on the table right here. But they're offering a decent, so they're offering a raise. It's a step up, and it's a second tier job. We will ask for the delay though. Saldus in the second league in Latvia. Now, I have managed in this league before. This team is not doing well. They're currently in the relegation zone, although it's still pretty tight along the bottom. This is one of those. This is another summer league. So we would be joining the team mid-season should we I think the second league of Latvia is definitely worse. Yeah, they've already asked for a... I always back myself to succeed. That's the one promise I'll make. Strong bond with the supporters. Not concerned about other people. That answer doesn't seem to put anybody off because we've given it a few times. Small budget for some modifications. That's acceptable. We'll agree it's a fair target. Yeah, that's a pretty weak wage bill. All right, another interview done. You can't wait really? What, you don't like Martin Saint Louis? I think one of the worst moves the Flyers ever made in my lifetime was the acquisition of Vinny Lecavalier. He was just way too. He was way too over the hill. So we've gotten offers, Riley, from Dundela and Europa Point, as well as Pieta Hotspurs in Malta's second tier. Is Dundela professional? They're semi-pro. Uaz in the Belarusian second league. Probably a step down in the relegation zone. No big shock. Another summer league. Oh, we also got offered the job at Altai in League One in Kazakhstan, which is the second tier in Kazakhstan. They are also a team that is not doing very well. They're a train wreck of a team. I mean, we'll delay it. Let's do the US interview, and then we'll look at the other jobs we're getting offered here as well. Get them pretty quickly. New challenge, forge ahead, back myself to succeed. Had a good relationship with the supporters. I don't care about previous managers. Small budget. Whatever they're asking for is fine. Fine. They were offering a transfer budget, which is interesting. Varkatili, Georgian League 3. Another team in the relegation zone. Hey, Sandalscope, thank you so very much for becoming subscriber number 200 on the YouTube. Just 800 more to go. But thank you so very much for your support. Welcome in. I'm starting to think it may be Northern Ireland. I'm not going to commit to working with their director of football. Avoid relegation is what they want. Just under $6,000 a week and no transfer budget to speak of. And finally, Varakliani. Again in Latvia, League 2. Oh, they're an amateur side. We're going to decline that. I don't want an amateur side. I don't want to be fighting with having our guys leave at the drop of a hat. Currently with Arsenal and FM24, trying to win the Champions League. I love a Journeyman, man. I just like the variety that it gives. You know, it's never the same game twice. And there are different ways to progress. I mean, last year we started in the second tier of Indonesia, made our way to the second level in Ukraine, to the second level of Israel, to the first tier. We actually got our team promoted, and then we were picked up by Maccabi Tel Aviv, who had like 10 times the budget of Nesiona. Wait, was Nesiona? What was the name of that team? Anyway, and then we went from Maccabi Tel Aviv to Stuttgart, which we then parlayed into a job after we got fired. We parlayed that into a job at Borussia Mönchengladbach, who the next year or in our third year? We not only won the Bundesliga, knocking off Bayern Munich for the first time in over 20 years. 20 years Bayern Munich had a stranglehold on the German Bundesliga. We not only knocked them off, but we also won the Champions League. And a ton of new jobs are opening up. Guys are resigning. Guys are resigning left and right. Holy mother forking shirt balls. Like guy, look, all of these are guys quitting their jobs. Not getting fired, but everyone is stepping down. Stop it. Screw you guys and your piddly shit team then. Queen's University have offered us a job interview. They are in the Player Fit Premier Intermediate League in Northern Ireland, which I think is a step down. I mean, I do save every week. I could save my game. We'll save our game. Where? I love the... Once again, my apologies to those watching on YouTube who cannot hear Is She Really Going Out With Him in the background. We're going to do the... We're going to still do the interview. But I really do think right now I like the other job in Northern Ireland. I think it would be a step up. I think we'll have a lot of opportunity to gain reputation. Hopefully there's some money left over to give us another coaching badge, which we desperately could use. Finish mid-table. Not prepared to discuss my public reasoning at the moment. I think I'm going to turn down Gibraltar. I think that's the right thing to do. And we'll continue to delay Northern Ireland because we do get we'll get another week to see if anything else pops. I am a little loath to, if nothing else good comes up between now and if nothing better comes up between now and the time we are forced to make a decision on Northern Ireland, I am loath to not accept that job, worried that we won't find something better. And that it would then begin to push us to the point where it may be more difficult to actually do what we need to do to prepare for the season wherever we're joining. If that makes sense. More guys resigning from their jobs. Oh, what we did not do, we didn't actually apply for those jobs that all these guys quit. So let's get back to the job center. I mean, it'd be great if we get the job in Denmark. Or a job in Denmark. No bites from Greece, though. Nothing from Germany. We had the one in Georgia. Azerbaijan might be fun. Bosnia might be fun. Probably should have given a different answer, but it is what it is. Oh, we have been linked with the Sunderskirol. Sunderjiska? Anybody speaks Danish wants to correct my pronunciation, please feel free to do so. We didn't get the job at Cheltenham, Gillingham, Renate. Where is that? Italy. Burton, Fleetwood, or Wimbledon. We have been offered a job interview at Strumska Slava in Bulgaria. That's a team that's underachieving if I've ever seen one. But Bulgarian second league would be a step up. That is for sure. Also, Rinda y Kosovis in the third league in Kosovo. That would be interesting. It's probably a little further down in Kosovo than I'd be looking to go. Good track record, keen on a new challenge, whatever I can do to keep progressing. Don't care about other managers. Can't comment on the backroom team. Won't comment on the director of football. Give me a small budget. Top half finish. Looks like an exciting future. Nothing else I can think of. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Let's do this one. This one is juicy. I think it would definitely, if offered the job, it would be between this and Northern Ireland. And I think I might even forego Northern Ireland if we had this one in our pocket. Although financial trouble. Don't like financial trouble. Sign players from the lower levels of the domestic game and sign Bulgarian players. Work toward repairing the club's financial damage. Wait, they're in the third league? Oh. They've been relegated. So while they are currently in the Bulgarian second league, they will not be in the Bulgarian second league next year. Yeah, they've been knocked down. And you have to come in first place to get promoted. That's it. Win and you're up. Oh, that kind of sucks. But it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, Ireland is definitely still the front runner. I completely agree with you. If that was a true second tier team, then it would be a different story. But I think definitely Northern Ireland is in the catbird seat right now. And I'm excited about the prospect of Northern Ireland. So for right now, the way I'm feeling right now is that, like, I wouldn't be. For me, it wouldn't be like settling. All right, so we've been offered a job interview with Sierra Tornadoes in the Maltese Amateur League. I think we're going to decline that. We've already decided the Maltese Amateur League is not where we want to go. Fiella Castillo. Ooh. I think this is the third division of Greece, though. Yeah, this is the third division of Greece. But it's still Greece, although they're at bottom. They came in last place. We have been offered the job at Varkatili Tbilisi in Georgia. I forget, where are they currently sitting? They're probably not in a good spot. They're in the relegation zone, but literally 2 wins away from 4th. Still think Northern Ireland is better, although Georgia would be fun. I should have said that I backed myself to succeed, but whatever. UAs have requested backroom staff changes. This is the second. Okay. This is. All right. So they are in the Belarusian second league, which is the third tier in Belarus. Do I want the third tier of Belarus over Northern Ireland? I think the answer is no. So I'm going to withdraw my interest from the job. Saldus in Latvia. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I think it's Northern Ireland right now or bust. I think we still do get one more delay from Northern Ireland. So we've got a little over a week to secure a better gig. And the funny thing is, we haven't even been offered interviews at the 3 jobs we were still being considered for from the jump. Alcorcon is now available in Spain. Jimenez just got sacked. Second tier of Spain. That would be a step up. Holy job interviews, Batman. Holy. We literally have just been offered like 30 job interviews. So let's take a look at the job before we attend any of them. Let's take a look at the jobs because I'm not going to do all 30. So there's Skive IK in the second division of Denmark. They're in the relegation stage. Currently in 6th, though. Which means they got relegated. They were 6th in the relegation stage, not 6th overall. So that's a decline right there. Forfar in League 2 Scotland. I've never managed in Scotland. That's an interview we're going to go to. Ospitaletto. All right, in the Eccellenza Lombardia. So what tier is this in Italy? I feel like this is... All right, so it's below Serie D. It feels well below Serie D. As much as Italy would be interesting, I feel like that's a bit of a step down. So we're going to decline that. Ermis Aradipu in the Cypriot second division. So this is a fairly... the first division of Cyprus is higher up. Now, they have been relegated out. Or they will be relegated out. No, they have been relegated out. I really don't want to take over a team that has just been relegated. Oh, this is Latvia. Now, the Virusliga is the top flight, except they've been relegated down to the second tier. Or they're in a relegation spot. But it is still a top flight. It's still a top flight job. So we're going to hang on to that one. San Vitesse. Yeah, anything in the Italian Eccellenza, no. Pro Favara, Eccellenza Sicilia. How many games to save the Latvian team? Probably half a season. All right, which team is this? Zailotibu relegated. Darfo, Biario. No, thank you. There is... Yeah, there's a good half a season left. So there is time to save Latvia. All right, these are all like low-level Italian jobs all of a sudden. I mean, good that we're getting a sniff. These are all Italy, man. Uyento, Excellenza Puglia. Like literally all of the dregs of Italian. I'm not averse to going to Italy, but I just feel these are dead ends. So there are 32 teams, 2 are named champions. You have to win to get promoted to Serie D. Casteggio, that looks Italian. Corrado looks Italian. Ravato looks Italian. I mean, at this point, I'd even consider Serie D, but anything below that. Azzarana. Same deal. Yeah, I'm just not ready for Italy yet. Not when we have like real jobs. I mean, these are semi-professional teams, so that's something, but Romanian second league, currently in second place. Season's already begun. They must have a split schedule. Oh, they're done. Wait, did they get promoted? Interesting. And it's stuck in between a bunch of the Italian dregs. So we were offered a ton of interviews. We are left with second tier of Romania, the top flight in Latvia, or Scotland. Let's go see what Scotland has to say. Great to be here. Let's get started. I have a good track record so far. Forge ahead with my career. I think I've handled the club finances fairly well. No problem with the strong atmosphere. Can't comment on the current back room or the director of football. Small budget. Attempt to remain in the Cinch League One. Wait. Wait. But we're in League 2. Mid-table team in Cinch League 2. So it's the third tier of Scotland, but it's Scotland. Can't argue with Scotland. See what they have to say here in Latvia. Pretty easy language. Done well in my limited time. Looking for a new challenge. Forge ahead with my career. Strong atmosphere, yes. I'm a strong motivator and leader. Can't comment on the current back room. Not going to talk about your director of football. Give me a small budget. Attempt to avoid relegation and be competitive in the cup. Let's agree. Transfer budget of nearly 45,000. It's a pretty weak wage budget, though. Financially, they are currently overspending. They have a generally full team, though. Yeah, the thing with Latvia is you can get a bunch of guys on freeze. So it's like it's professional, but you can have guys on no contract, which is weird. All right, we've got one more interview to do. Let's apply for the remaining free jobs. And we will do our interview in Romania. I realized I don't know what question I answered a few ones back, whether they thought it was a step up or a step back. Work towards repairing the club's financial damage. Oh, that's not great. They want to gain automatic promotion to the first league, which they are in a position to do right now, and look to build on that. All right, so more good possibilities. So it's Northern Ireland. That's the only job that we have in hand right now. Northern Ireland, Romania, Latvia, or Scotland. Latvia is the only one of these nations I have managed in before. All right, this is the Bulgarian second league. That's really the Bulgarian third league. And we've been offered a job in the Belarusian first league. But are they really in the Belarusian first league? They are. It's mid-season. And while close to the relegation zone, are not currently in the relegation zone. Although, is it... All right, it's not. It's the second tier. Second tier of Belarus, not as bad as, the fourth tier that we were being offered before. You like the idea of Romania. What about Bulgaria? Oh, this would be the Bulgarian third league. That's probably not bad as a director of football for this level. We've been given an €8,000 compensation budget, which means we'd be able to get rid of one guy. If we were to get rid of somebody. Most of these guys are on top. Like, I don't have the budget to get rid of the sports scientist if I wanted to, just picking a name. The director of football, we have to keep him because we can't afford him, and nobody wants to come with us anyway. They either can't move or don't want to move. So I think that we made our first act of being fiscally responsible with this team. Yeah, like the guy that I would want to get rid of is I can't afford to. Like, this guy kind of sucks as a goalkeeper coach. Risto Stoichkov manages in Bulgaria? Well, maybe you can have one of these jobs. €78,000 transfer budget, which I'll probably have to pump in the wages. There are no good answers to those questions, by the way. You literally have to say nothing. It's the only safe choice. All right, so Europa Point is back. I think we can say goodbye to them. So no Gibraltar for us this time around. Ultimately, that was not the best prospect. My fear is that we're going to not have... We're going to have to make a decision on Northern Ireland before we hear back on any of these others. Any of the others that we want to take. We've been offered a job interview at Clyde. So a second opportunity is opening itself up in Scotland. The Cypriot second division, are they actually in the Cypriot second division? They are. So that's better. Queen's University has come back. Now, I'm not loving Queen's University. Like, I'd much rather have the other job in Northern Ireland. At, I can't remember the name of the place now. We are also being offered another job in Cyprus. Third division of Greece. Although, bottom of the third division in Greece. Let's decline that one. And we've been offered this one. So we've already been offered a job at the bottom of the pyramid in Greece. I think I'd rather be in Northern Ireland. I mean, all right, we're not gonna go to this interview in Italy. We're definitely going to the Clyde interview. Work within the wage budget. Continue to avoid relegation. Yeah, that looks like an exciting prospect for the future. Currently in 7th in the league. It's a 10-team league. Oh, well, they remained in the league. Cups to play for. The Scottish Cup, the Viaplay Cup, and the SPFL Trust Trophy. I think, let's just delay. We'll delay. We'll delay at Strumska Slava as well. Can we make any backroom changes? They've given us 4,000. We could fire a couple of people just for good measure. Again, we're going on the assumption that none of our former compatriots want to come. I guess probably these. See, I have no frame of reference as to if any of these coaches are worth a damn. Let's fire the goalkeeping coach. Spend 191 euros. Is it the 4th tier? I thought it was 3rd. Oh, well, Queen's University is in Northern Ireland. They're below the other team, though. Head physio may be free, but he's shit. Sports scientist is shit, although we can't afford to get rid of him. All right, let's just get rid of those. League 2, League 1, Championship, and Premiership, huh? Oh, yeah. But I think it's still a step up. Where were we in Hungary? So the Hungarian third division is 125th in reputation. It's more of it is a sidestep. So you're saying that I should be less excited about the prospect of Scotland? Well, let's take these Cyprus interviews then. Let's play on the board. Repairing the club's financial damage. Why do they keep putting that on me? All right, so delay. Okay. All right, so you're saying avoid Scotland unless we can get better gigs. I think part of the problem is I mean, we only have 16 games of management under our belt. And I see we're buffering again. Yay. At least from what I understand, it's just a video thing that the audio continues. At least while I'm talking. How am I handling things? I'll be back in the job quicker than most people think. Oh. I double clicked. I mean, we've only been out of work for like a week and a half. Holy hell. All right, this is in that lower league. All right, we're going to decline that interview. Gresford. So then there's Wales. Now, I know the Welsh League has a bit of a lower reputation. But this is the second tier of Wales. We have been approached by Queen's University Belfast. Again, that's that lower league, though. So first or second division somewhere, or top four divisions in the major country. I can agree with that. So there's always the Latvia job. Bandy, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How are you? How is your day? How was your Monday? All right, this is like third tier Kosovo, so we're going to withdraw our interest from there. Aris Petenu, again, this is third tier of Greece. Yeah, I think it's third tier of Greece. I'm undecided so far. We do have a second tier of Northern Ireland team that we're looking at. Might be third tier though. If it's third tier, I don't know. Sesto Campano. Oh yeah, that's one of those piddly shit Italy tiers. Now, this is interesting. They're probably getting relegated, though. Yeah, so they're being relegated to Serie D. We'll still go for that interview. So we're not going to go into like the lower. So the Slovak lower division is a third tier job. So that would be a sideways step. So let's decline that interview as well. So we'll do the Serie D job. Will you stop it? We'll do the Gresford job interview in the Cymru North, I believe. I think technically it's a step down, but it is one step away from the potential of getting into Europe. Yeah, it would. Again, financial damage. Everywhere's got financial damage. All right, they're now 3 points from safety. I'd hate to get a team relegated, but this is a top flight job. It's a top flight job with financial troubles. Do we want to be in charge of the Tukums? I mean, we're not paying our 22-year-old captain or our 24-year-old vice captain. So there's that. Got some value in Ingar's Stuglis. I think I had him. I think I had him on my Latvian team. Name looks familiar. All right, let's see what kind of changes we could even make. They gave us 4,500. So, can't fire the director of football even if we wanted to. Well, they don't have to. There are. You can do these amateur contracts, these like pay to play contracts. So I'm sure there's probably. Dude, the fitness coach sucks ass. So does the set piece coach, but I don't think I have enough money to get rid of them both. I do. But that's all my money, so let's confirm those changes. All right, Queen's University agreed to the delay. Let's go to the Fermanagh. This is the soon to be Serie D team. Handle the finance as well. Strong atmosphere, yes. Don't want to commit anything. Some small changes. Look to build on promotion to Serie C. So they basically want to get promoted. And are there jobs we can apply for? I haven't even checked to see if there are any new jobs. There are a few. No, Serie D is not terrible. But let's get rid of the shit tiers. Or the shit tier that just has all of these leagues. Now, are there any strange rules in Italy we need to know about? All right, Pietà, we're going to walk away from that. We're going to walk away from this one as well. Neither of these jobs really excited me. Dundela is the one. The Player Fit Championship. I'm still, of everything that I've been offered, it would be between here and Latvia. Of the ones that I've been actually offered. Let's save the game just in case. All right, let's apprise our situation before we do anything. This is the second tier of Northern Ireland. So we're wanted by 23 clubs. Here are the bids that are on us. Dundela, Strumska Slava, Queen's University. So the Hajduk Split series has moved offline. It was becoming, as far as stream was concerned, it was becoming very lather, rinse, repeat. We weren't playing hardly any matches on stream because I was simming the entire league, most of the cup, and just playing out like the Champions League matches, but even those were kind of becoming rote until we got to the quarterfinals, which we were doing year in and year out. So Romania or Italy, so Dundela has dropped down. And we haven't gotten the official offer from Latvia yet. Which one was Romania? I should probably have written these down. I'm starting to lose track of what's what. All right, so we are the leading candidate at Strumska Slava, which is the Bulgarian second league. We are... we're leading in a bunch of them. All right, so this is that Greek, Queen's University, Dundela we've gotten offered. We've turned these down. This one, the Romanian second, this Concordia Shianya. They're currently in second place. This is the second... Oh, they're in second place in the relegation. Oh, they were in second place in the relegation group. I'm pretty sure this is done. All right, so not as good a job as I thought. Yeah, I'd hate to fall short of it, though, if they're... They are a professional team in the process of a board takeover. They have a cute little stadium here, 5,000 capacity. And I'm not arguing against you. I'm not trying to convince myself of anything. We're going to ask for another delay at Dundela, which they have agreed to. So we've bought ourselves another week. So we have until June the 15th, I believe. Still plenty of time to bet in with a new team. And time to hear back from both Italy and Romania. I don't know. How we feeling, everybody? We feeling good? Oh, so Tony, to finish my thought on the Hajduk thing. So I'm still playing it offline. And my intent now is to do regular, semi-regular, as regular as I can, update videos on YouTube with the progress. It's my first time doing something like that, so we'll see how it goes. Grr. And a whole bunch of other jobs just opened up. In places like Sweden. All right, so we've been asked for backroom changes at the other Scottish team. I mean, do we go through? They give us 48,000. 48,000. Well, it's Ken, the director of football. And do we really need a technical director? How's our head of youth development? Yeah, this is the 4th tier of Scotland. At least they have a better fitness coach than the other place. It's a shit performance analyst, although it is a performance analyst. A job they're not supposed to have. Do we really need a loan manager? Yeah, so we did get offered the job officially in the top flight in Latvia. So we're going to ask for a delay in that, which they have agreed to. A job interview offer in the Georgian National League. Top flight of Georgia. Now, last place team. Last place team, but this is a top flight job. Just so many variables go into a save like this. Exactly. Top flight is top flight. Oh, they're building a new stadium. They have financial troubles, but they're building a new stadium. And it's just attempt to avoid relegation. 13,000 a week in wage bill, though. So there's some money there. But you're right, top flight is top flight. Oh, Loki's streaming. Or he was streaming, I should say. You'd think that... I mean, bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, though. Although, I mean, I do have a top flight job in hand now. So there's always Latvia. There is always Latvia. And we just applied for 2,000 more. I don't know what I just answered. I don't know what kind of job that was. Well, hopefully we have a new job by the end of stream. Things have kind of ground to a little bit of a halt. Oh my goodness gracious. We're starting to get some better job interviews. Well, East Fife is in the lowest tier of Scotland. All right, Forfar have come back. They're obviously in the or they've come to us. We're going to ask to delay that. We've been offered a job interview. We've been offered a job interview with a legit Serie C job. C team. Arezzo just missed the playoffs on goal difference. Moyola Park. Northern Ireland, a little further down than what we've been looked at. Second Division of Cyprus? All right, we don't we're not going to turn down the Second Division of Cyprus. All right, Antwerp Provisional Division, that I'm not interested in. Olympic Charleroi, though. Oh, they're in the amateur division. They got bumped down. Or is this where I ran into them? Yeah, that's the third tier of Belgium. Kind of up there, but only one team gets automatically promoted. The second team is in a playoff with the second tier team. Let me think about that. Pantherkikos. Yeah, that's the lower division, so we're going to decline that interview. All right, we turned this job down, so Vigan Muka ended up getting the job. I think we're a better manager. He's got a higher level of discipline. Better working with youngsters, more adaptable, but I think we're better. San Severo. No, thank you. Mariglianese. No, thank you. Racing Ardea. No, thank you. They're in the Lazio League. Belgian second amateur division. No. Cave Etzel Sport. All right, so they've agreed delays. Belgium is interesting, but I've been in this league before. Now, it'll be a little different because last time I was in the Belgian third tier, I was with the U23 side. But Arezzo, holy hell. Yes, please. Let's come to this job interview. I've worked at bigger clubs before, so I know it's required in order to win. Do what I can to keep progressing. So this one acknowledges it's a step up. This is the job. If we get offered it, this is the job. This is the one we take. It's too big a step to deny. And they're a mid-table team that wants to remain a mid-table team. East Fife, we're going to decline. We already have enough options at that level in Scotland. All right, well, this is knackering me out. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to stretch my legs a little bit because I sit all day long. You know, we're going to turn down Belgium for now. Second flight, maybe. Third tier, I don't know. I just too many memories from the last Journeyman. But I'm going to take a couple of minutes, hang out, enjoy the music. If you're on YouTube, sorry you don't get to enjoy the music, but just wait for my dulcet tones to come back. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I really, really, really appreciate it, and I will see you in just a couple. One of the things I am heartened by is the fact that we haven't really been denied many of the teams that we have interviewed with. Grassford want us to make changes. Now, this is second tier of Wales. So Wales are throwing their hat in. They have not given us a lot of money to work with. We could fire the free guys. Those are the only changes we can afford to make. So we're not going to make any. FC Flenu, again, third tier of Belgium. Not interested in that. Not interested in piddly shit Italy, and honestly, second tier of Malta at this point, no thank you. I think I'm agreeing though. We do have to consider not going to Northern Ireland. All right, third league of Georgia, we can do better. So we're gonna walk away from that one. Rather go to Northern Ireland than the third tier of Georgia. We are spoiled with choice. All right, we didn't get offered the job at Skiva or Orleans. Job interview in Malta. No, thank you. All right, we have been offered the job at Grassford. We're going to delay that. Wales is still a possibility. Hainaut Provincial Division is. I feel like this is like, yeah, it's Belgium, but I think it's even deeper in the Belgian pyramid than elsewhere. Herstal FC, Belgian third amateur division. No, thank you. All right, piddly shit. Italy, no, thank you. Pont de Naz, Serie D, but they're in. Oh, Jesus. Wait, they may have been relegated. Yeah, they've been relegated out of Serie D, so no thank you. Marsicala, Maltese second flight. No thanks. Another provincial Belgian league. And SC, again, low-level Belgium. And Grassford have agreed to the delay. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Istanbulspor is insecure. Oh, there are probably other jobs we could apply for as well. What am I feeling in my heart of hearts? I don't know. I just feel like there's so much being thrown at us right now. All right, we didn't get the job at Lokomotiva Gomel. They gave it to Dimitri Migas who is honestly better fit. I don't know, because honestly, I was feeling Northern Ireland, but I just feel there are better choices. So I'm thinking if we can get one of these Italian jobs and offer the job interview at St. Andrews in Malta. No, thank you. Haverfordwest, Top Flight Wales. The Top Flight in Wales. Third tier Turkey? But like low in the third tier. We're going to decline that. KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken Epigram. No thanks. Pembroke Athletica, again, Maltese National Amateur League. No. Roma City in Serie D, another Italian side. That one we will go to. So Haverfordwest and Roma City now. Oh, I do everything. Oh. So choose us. They think that dropping to the Cymru Premier League is a step down. Become recognized as the best. So they have ambition. I think I'd rather go to Italy than Wales if given the opportunity. Be happy to take charge immediately. I mean, the season hasn't even started. Record a top half finish in Group F. And we are very quickly approaching the day where we need to make a decision about at least the one job in Northern Ireland. Like, we've got like a day and a half left. I ignore their speculation. All right, US has hired somebody. We didn't get the job at Clyde. They have rehired former manager Colin Hendry. Fine, whatever. More job interviews. BK Austria in the Swedish 2nd Division West. That's like the 3rd tier of Sweden. Dina K, Maltese Amateur League. I say no to the 3rd tier of Sweden. All right, so Bulgaria is back. We've only delayed them once. And yeah, we're going to walk away from that one. That's like 3rd tier Greece. Oh, this is getting more job interviews too. Jeez. We didn't get the job at Leyton Orient. But all right, more Swedish 3rd tier. More nothing Italy. The Armenian 2nd Division. Team in 15th place. So they are in last place. Yeah, that does not seem like a good prospect for us. Swedish 2nd Division, which is not really the 2nd Division. All right, so Sweden's coming in all of a sudden. No, I already looked at what that means. We did not get the Romanian job. All right, new Champions League format. We didn't get the job at Fermana. So now here's where it gets tough. It is still only June. And we still have Latvia. We still do have the Latvian job, which is a top flight job. All right, we're going to walk away from Queen's University because that's the lower level job. Dundela, though. I just, yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, and we are also knowing full well that this is not our final destination. Not even close. It came in 10th out of 12. 31 points out of behind Portadown. We're not going to Northern Ireland right now. We've officially turned down the job in Northern Ireland. Because you're right, it is still only the middle of June, and there will be a whole ton more coming open between now and the end of the month. We didn't get the job at Garga. I don't even remember which one that is. See, more guys have already been sacked. All these extra jobs just became available. And we do have a top flight possibility in Wales. They're giving us 25 grand to work with to replace people. Like their director of football, who is garbage. So is the technical director. Semi-decent assistant manager. And probably a pretty good head of youth development as well. Shit goalkeeping coach. Shit set piece coach. That puts us over the budget. Oh, and we have to, and more guys have stepped down from their jobs. Can we delay Latvia again? We can. Top division in Wales. The only problem with the top division in Wales is you've got TNS. Like, there is one professional side in all of Wales. Although it may be nice to, try to get another professional side. Try to convince them to go pro. Ugh. Let's mark them all as read. They were all just job application received emails anyway. Well, I was kind of hoping to get dug into a new job. I thought we would have a new job by now. We've been offered jobs. There are jobs we could have taken, to be sure. But we are writing for the yeah, so I think right now it's between Wales and Latvia. Unless we... I mean, so what's better? Fourth tier Italy? I mean, it would definitely be an interesting possibility. So Haverfordwest have officially come in. $575 a week, a 50,000 transfer budget. And a better wage budget than some of the other jobs we've been offered. I think we've already said no to Gibraltar. Yeah, so the Swedish second division is the third tier. Because then there's the Swedish first division and the Swedish Premier Division. And I think the first division elite ahead of that. So that's why I've been declining those jobs. The Finnish first division. Although €750 a week wage bill. I think there is. Yeah, there is. So Arezzo is still out there. Arezzo is still out there. Yeah, so these guys have been relegated, so no. Cyprus might still be fun. I definitely I'm gonna string these other teams along for as long as I can. I'm not proud. I'm not proud of it, I should say, but you got to do what you got to do. Now, if we got top tier in Northern Ireland, technical director handles. So the director of football handles the player aspects. The technical director handles the staff. We've been offered a job in Italy. We didn't get the job at Palace. Where is Red Star FC? Ooh, in the French now. Ooh. Third League of Belgium. Or Bulgaria. I don't think so. So Roma City FC are in Serie D. So it's fourth tier. Fourth tier, but in Italy. It's more like a Jim Dwight situation. Mid-table, fourth division. Oh, we're absolutely going to delay. I was not going to take it, not while we have the third tier still out there. Now, if we get backed up against it, then we'll have to make that decision at that point. I love this song. Itch. So we're racking up the frequent flyer miles with these interviews. That is for damn sure. We have been all over Europe. And I do like the fact that we have been able to be a bit selective. We've kind of narrowed down where we want to be. We are gonna be up against it with the Latvian team, though. That is a top flight job. So lots of things still to think about. Nothing is set in stone just yet. Oh, we've got some leagues ticking over, so apologies for the hanging up of everything. Holy crap, we dropped 1,300 frames, and I said maximum bandwidth of 6,000. We were just up to like 15. And I think once we do take the new job, we can probably start phasing out some of the lower. Like, so once I'm in the fourth tier of Italy, I'm not going to go to the third tier of Kosovo, for example. And it is, I'm going to have to update that, my spreadsheet here. If I can find it. And when it comes to all that living. Sorry, logging into my Google Drive here. If I can remember my password. Hey, I did my first time. All right, I'm signed in. Don't want to add a profile picture right now. But like it literally went to my drive. Did I not save it to this drive? Oh, Jesus. Well, damn it, I don't remember. Hey, Chris, how are you? I am good. I'm a little stressed. Oh, we didn't get the job at Arezzo. This was the Serie C team. They've hired Italian Giuseppe Mastinu. Probably a better manager than us, but not by much. We didn't get the job at Metz, Montpellier, Lyon. Oh, Bayer Leverkusen finally rejected us. Bochum, Borussia Dortmund, Werder Bremen, 1860 Munich, and Maccabi Petah Tikva. We have been offered an interview at an... This is Group A, right? That's how this works? Yeah, so we've got a job in hand in the first tier of Latvia and the first tier of Wales. The second tier of Cyprus, I think, is still in play. And the fourth tier of Italy. They did get relegated, you're right. Still a fourth tier team. Avenir Begin, Division 1, Serie 1. That's third league. Third tier of Luxembourg. I think we've advanced past that. Puchkov in the Slovak second division, which is actually the second division. Do we want to go to the second tier? Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right, let's say no to the second tier of Slovakia. Third tier of Turkey, let's say no to that for now. We've got better. Top flight in Albania? Think I can stop applying for things now? Do we go to Albania, maybe? We're getting interviews from like every team that's available in Albania. The Slovak First Division. Which we have determined is actually the first division. Yeah, the title holders are Slovan Bratislava, Dunstreda, and yeah, that's top tier. Second tier of Slovenia, no thank you. Belgian third amateur division, no thank you. Velezhnimi, yeah, that's... those are not top tier jobs. So we'll decline that. We'll decline that. United Boys Gyakova. Yellow Boys. Lokomotiv Yerevan in the Armenian Second League. I think we moved beyond that. Slovak lower division, no thanks. Piestani, Slovak lower division, no thank you. Bentoni in Armenian second division, nope. I wish I knew where these places were, so I didn't have to like look at each one. Luna Oberkorn, Luxembourg, no. Division 3 in Luxembourg, no. It's like they're all getting around to finally hiring a manager. Luxembourg City? No. No. Oh, okay. Reniku. No. Well, I'm trying to like guess where they're from. These two, well, okay. Podbrezova I didn't recognize, but I did recognize Zlata Moravce. All right, where is this again? All right, so we'll do the Albanian clubs. We didn't get a Ligue 2 team. I didn't even realize we were in the running for Ligue 2. All right, we'll talk to Albania. Oh, we get a transfer budget. So there may be money in Albania. Albania does sound interesting. Oh, and it's a step up from our previous club. Always good to hear. Do the right thing with the club's money. No, need wholesale changes. Record a first division top half finish. Seems fine to me. I do like the idea of Albania. I also like the idea of Slovakia. Now they are in last place. Or close to it. Oh, they've been relegated. All right. So let's forget about. Wait. We'll do the Podbrezova interview. Because they came in 8th. But Zlatan Moravce, they're done. Wait. Oh, I went to that job interview. All right, we're not going to go to that one. I don't want to go second tier Slovakia. Oh. Can't forget about the Italian team. Another string in my bow. Now this is the fourth tier job. So while excited about it, it's part of me thinks we need to take a top flight job. All right, so we're going to walk away from the Cymru North. And I think if we apply for any more jobs, we're going to be selective about what we apply for. I cannot, for the life of me, find the list of teams that we can't manage. See, that doesn't make me happy. Let me try one more place. Oh, found it. All right, so first off, all right, we should be good where we were in Italy. There are no Albanian teams on this list. I don't think there are any Welsh teams on this list. There are not. We should be okay. Torpedo Minsk. Belarusian second league. You're in the Slovenian second division? Well, we're only eliminating them at this point because we have better options. We didn't get the Galatasaray job. Didn't get Konyaspor Fatih Karagümrük. Again, lots more job interviews. No Olympiacos. So there's Torpedo Minsk. Now, I think this may be the top tier of Luxembourg. Four European places in Luxembourg. I mean, all like first qualifying round. I think we'll attend the interview in Luxembourg. All the same questions, man. All the same questions. Be competitive in the Europa. So they're in the Europa Conference League. I mean, probably get our asses handed to us. Yeah, they're in the Europa Conference League. Interesting. Media prediction of first. They're also in the UEFA Conference League, the Europa Conference League. Okay, all right. Win the league and the Luxembourg Cup. $3.06 million in the transfer budget. All of a sudden, Luxembourg is looking pretty good. I would take second tier Portugal. Except they've been relegated. What's the Portuguese third tier like? We're moving on up. Whose idea was it to maybe take that job in Northern Ireland? Did I miss one? All right, Torpedo Minsk. Yeah, second tier of Belarus just doesn't sound as good anymore. Oh yeah, I'm not turning my nose up at third tier. All right, second tier Luxembourg though I will. Oh, Balkani. This is top flight. So is Gilani. So two more top flight job possibilities. Be competitive in the conference. Another conference league team. Not nearly as impressive a transfer budget as the last job. Any one of these teams in Europe at this point. Although they deem this, the Kosovan League, as a step down. This whole thing is hilarious. This whole thing is absolutely, like, this next season I think is going to be an absolute shit show no matter what we do. And I am here for it. That's if we even get there. I mean, Europe is starting. And the thing is, like, all of these these leagues are so low level, like your first qualifying round. So we may only get the 2 matches in Europe. So it proves one of two things. Either Football Manager is a joke, because we're getting offered these jobs with absolutely zero experience. Like this is patently ridiculous, to be honest with you. All right, these were all jobs that we either turned down or walked away from, so I'm not... Yep, Turkey 3, no. Hungarian 2nd Division. I mean, at this point... No to low level... FC La Familia, Liga 2 South in Moldova. That's a step down from where we were. The rep of that league is below the French U17 league. Maybe as a first job, it would have been a viable choice, but not now. Yeah, we can do better than the Bulgarian 3rd league now. We already have better jobs in hand. I mean, top tier of Wales, 3rd tier of Bulgaria. I am letting you know now, though. So we're gonna stay on until we find a job. But as soon as we accept the job, I gotta go because I'm tired. I am tired. Graham Potter got the job at Crystal Palace. I can't believe they passed me over for him. Finnish 1st Division. It's a top flight job. They're in last place on 7 points. How many matches? There can't be that many matches. Yeah, 22 games. Midway through the season in last place. Another top flight job in Luxembourg. Polotska, Belarusian second league, will decline that for now. Icelandic third division sounds fun, but let's go Luxembourg. $8,000 a week. Where did they finish? Are they in Europe? They're not. They came in fourth and missed out. So Differdange must have won the cup or something. And they did. I mean, we'll go to the inner. It's a first tier job. It is a first tier job. Decision making by the board. Good record when meeting expectations. Good relationship with the supporters. Oh, don't want that answer. Strong motivator. Yeah. Although having to convince them of a number of different things. $1,200 a week. That seems a little on the low side. Somebody offer me a job, please. Tatabanya looking to re-up some of the players that we refused to sign. Kelly and Shell. So defender in the left wing. Shell was pretty good for us. Kelly we didn't really give a lot of playing time to. All right. None of these we weren't up for any of the. Oh, these are all getting more guys getting sacked. Podbrojova fans consider Munyai their leading candidate. This is one of the teams in Europe. Yeah, I got to say no to the second league. Another finish. Yeah, they got relegated out of Serie D. So we're going to decline that because I just turned the league off that they're going to. We didn't get the job at Menemen FK. But we have been requested for backroom changes at Swift Hesperange in the UEFA Europa Conference League. And predicted to come in first in the BGL League in Luxembourg. I can't believe this. I think we're going to be managing in Europe next year, boys. Well, I've got to get through this part first. I don't even know. I don't know if these guys are any good at their jobs. Do I need 2 assistant managers, though? But we've got coaches. That's a pretty good head of youth development for this level. I think that's a pretty good head of youth development. Oh, this guy's a fitness coach? No, you suck. Get out of here. You're not much better, but you are better. You also suck. We have 3 fitness coaches. 2 of them are crap. I'm going to keep the performance analysts because I'm not supposed to have them to begin with. Head physio with 5 physiotherapy? No. Like, this guy's so much better. You're my new head physio. He's kind of a shit physio, but I'll just fire him later. Kind of a mediocre head scout. Let's get rid of this guy. We've only spent 72 grand so far. All right, we'll keep you because reasons. You're a shitty loan manager, so... we can't fire the loan manager. All right, let's get in a new U21's manager. Yeah, I'm going to turn down this job interview in Finland. They're asking for backroom changes. That means we've got the job. Arne Slot is taking over at Borussia Dortmund. Omer Peretz at Petah Tikva. Karsten Neitzel takes over at 1860 Munich. Yeah, I got to turn down Latvia. Well, I'm going to ask for the delay. If I can get the delay, then I'll... All right, they rejected it, so we're walking away from Latvia. I mean, that was like the front runner for a while. That was the only top flight job we were being offered. But I think not only do I think I have to take this job, but they're also... The media predicted this team to win the Luxembourg League. Yes, patience did pay off. Scared out of my mind. I mean, because the only problem is we now have the weight of expectation. So we don't really know what we're walking into. And we've got a job ahead of us. Oh, I love how they save face by saying they rejected me. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stick around. Like, we could be hamstringing ourselves here. I mean, it's not an end game move, Luxembourg, by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, if I'm able to have sustained success, we're also being asked for backroom changes at Differdange. We've also been approached in Albania. Yeah, except I can't. I can only get the one badge. Thanks to your rule. And the Albanian league is a higher rep. $2,000 a week to work in Albania. Yeah, because by the way, we just got 2 job offers. So we could go to Albania at KF at Klubi Futbolistik Skenderbouw Croatia. I know I just butchered the hell out of that. Taking on a team that came in 8th last year. So no Europe for this team. But a good job. Or we can take 700. But here's the big difference. Transfer budget of 12,000 with a wage budget of 27.5. Smaller wage budget, but a transfer budget of 3.1 million. I think we have to take this job. Decent number of these guys have faces. Lots of guys on loan. There is some value in the players. Currently a slight negative bank balance, but definitely has room in the wage budget. $2.36 million in the bank. Some room in the wage budget, not nearly as much. But we could also transfer. Look at all these players, too. I think I have to do this. I think it's I mean, Luxembourg is a quote-unquote better league. But I think this is our best bet. I'm just looking to see where just curious about where these other jobs are. All right, League 3 in Portugal. I'm going to withdraw my interest from this Italian job. That was a 4th-tier job. Yeah, this team just... They may be in the Conference League, but they don't have the financial backing. Still only semi-pro, though. Might be able to convince them to go professional. Just a one-year gig. Non-negotiable. They've come up to 825. 1 year for 825. What's up, Honey Badger? How you doing? Welcome back, Chris O'Hodges. So Badger, we're taking a job. We are going from a 16-match stint in the third tier of Hungary to the first preliminary round of the UEFA Europa Conference League. Because we are finalizing the deal, and we are taking the job at FC Swift Hersgeberg. Hesperange. We are going to Luxembourg. Oh, it's a red kit. Damn it. We're playing in red. Swift Hesperange have today confirmed the appointment of Tulani Munyai as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the 37-year-old who has recently spent time away from club football, like a month, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Stade Alphonse X. He replaced his previous manager, Roland Vrabic. Some factions in media have been touting Munyai as a favorite for the job all along, and this appointment has created much discussion around the club. He rejected offers from Skenderebu Corsia, Roma City FC, who are in the fourth tier of Italy, Haverfordwest County in the Cymru Premier Division, and some other clubs. I think we were still in, Digenis Akritas was in the second tier of Cyprus, and Forfar is in the fourth tier of Scotland. Oh, I did check the DM. I'm going to get back to you tomorrow on it. Munyai has shuffled the club's backroom staff around, with Camille Gomez moving to a new role. That's our new head physio. Meanwhile, Daniel Lowe's, Christian Stumpf, Theo Lescan, Tim Rodriguez, and Rainier have exited the club as part of Munyai's sweeping and comprehensive changes. 3,000 capacity, okay financial status, but we have $3 million in the transfer budget. $3 million in the transfer budget. And about $3,000 to work with in the wage budget so far without moving any money around. We won the Luxembourg top division for the only time in 2023 and finished runners-up once. So looking to make it back to back. Founded in 1916, we are favored to win. They currently appear to be playing a 4-2-3-1. We have to work within the wage budget. Only 1 year deals for players over the age of 34. Be competitive in the Europa Conference League. Win the cup. Win the league. All in our 1 year. And we just have to finish ahead of Dudalanga. I think that was the other team that we were potentially going to take over. So we're obviously not attending these job interviews. Supporter profile, 28.7 thousand social media followers, only 180 season ticket holders, though. All right, so the season expectations, we got to pick a tactical direction. We are going to do that next stream. I am exhausted. So thank you very much, Badger, for the raid. Going to give you a shout out. And what Badger and I are talking about, we're possibly, most likely, going to be doing a collaboration Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 7 Mountain, as Chelsea and Everton square off in the Premier League. So that is going to be fun. If I can make that work, that is going to be a hell of a good time. It has been a fantastic stream. Thank you, everybody who came in on YouTube, everybody hanging out on Twitch as well. Honey Badger, thank you as always for the raid. You are the best. Where should we go? That's not English. There's a football manager stream with the AMSR tag. Yeah, so we've got to set up this team and get ready for Europe. Looking at the schedule. Yeah, we're like 3 weeks away. Although we're taking on a team in the Estonian Premier League. The Estonian Premier League is okay. 97. Okay, so they're not, excuse me, that much worse than us. Let's try Father Fairhurst. British at Tranmere Rovers. And offline. So let's try this again. Bye, David. Thank you very much for hanging out on the other side. Ooh, what about Ira 87? Offline. Okay, this is a fantastic tool. This find people to stream. Stewarty? Yeah, so no fate. I don't remember if he talks or not. Or you know what? You guys make your own decision. Wherever you want to go after this, it's fine by me. Too much pressure. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so very much for being here. It only took us nearly 3.5 hours to find a job. But we had a lot of interviews and a lot of good. We were spoiled for choice. We made the right choice leaving Hungary. We definitely did. Off to Luxembourg and Europe next time. I'll see you then. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.